At the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. He returns it all the way to score.
When a guy like this gets in, pretty much get over trying to catch. You kind of had that feeling he was getting.
The offense that takes the field on 4th down. Back to pass. Incomplete. They don't pick up the first down, and the ball will change hands. Really a factor with the crowd noise here. Looks to pass. Caught with room to work. Inside the 30. And they make the stop around the 4-yard line.
Number 6 with the tackle.
So to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Buckeyes come into this one ranked 13th. We've been watching this thing all day long. And for Ohio State, they're looking for their 4th straight win. The Buckeyes have the lead, 21-7.
That's good stuff, Reese. Thank you. Martinez options out. He's at the 30. Brought down at the 7th.
Gain of 44 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive that coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
Down. Passes it, and it's picked out of the sky. To the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Great job here by the defender breaking on the ball and taking it to the house. Man, those pick sixes can really hurt an offense and have a lasting impact.
Fifty-yard line. They come out in a 5-wide set. Little screen pass intercepted. He's at the 40. To the 20. The 10. And he will score.
How about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
It's 3rd down. Got to be hard for the offense to even hear the play call. Back to pass.
He heaves it deep. On his man. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And that touchdown through the air should ice this one, Kirk.
And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, 31-19, Cornhuskers.
San Diego State, 19.
As we wrap this game up, Kirk, what final thoughts do you want to share?
Well, they fought this one hard and played with some grit. And while they might not have come away with a W, they've got no reason to hang their heads. Nebraska didn't necessarily play their best game today. They let them hang around for a little bit more than they would have liked, but it's still a nice win.
And for winning today's Player of the Game, EA Sports will make a $10,000 donation. They'll bring him down at the 29. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Hands off.
When you're that close to the end zone, it's always a smart play to find your blockers and
down he goes at about the 3-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Nebraska is going to have to use their second time out of the half. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. And it sails through the uprights.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
White gets it on the inside. The middle for a nice gain. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
Let's check in on the SEC where the supersonic speed defenses wreak havoc. And we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. The Bulldogs keep pounding away on the ground and they find pay dirt. The Volunteers have a lead by 5 at the start of the 4th quarter.
People were predicting some upsets this week, but I'd be shocked if that score holds up. So it's 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is still on the field trying to put this in for 6. Drops back to pass. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 6.
I think they had to go for it given the circumstances. They just couldn't pull it off.
The offense just wasn't able to make a play. The defense was really clutch right there. This is a pretty crucial series right here with things being so tight. Your best players have to step it up on both sides of the ball. And they've got the dime package in there to try and deal with this 5-receiver look. Quick pass at the 40, across midfield, at the 40. They'll bring him down right around the 30. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down. Here on this big 4th down.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Pocket holds. He lets it fly. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. Game, set, match. That interception's going to do it, partner. Short throw over the middle, and it's picked off. Got an opening. And he's taken down at the 24-yard line.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw, and that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick off.
Going for it all to the end zone. And this will be caught. Touchdown. What a time for that touchdown. And now they've still got a chance in this game. Left in the game. O'Brien drops back. He airs it out. Found his man. Down the sideline. Brought down near the goal line. Another catch, and he's up to 100 yards now.
Even when he isn't open, the quarterback will still throw him the ball and just let him make a play. It really shows the trust that the quarterback has with his receiver.
Spikes the ball. From the 1-yard line. Second down. And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. He drops back. Touchdown! And that puts them on top. There's a huge touchdown. Down to one knee. So this one's final. Very well played by both teams today. 17-13, Wisconsin.
Huskers 13.
Kirk, go ahead and just give us your reflections on this game.
Well, we got about what we thought we'd get. Two evenly matched teams fighting hard in a very close game. Wisconsin was not going to win this game easily, and they knew that. They had to scrap and should be proud to come out on top. Both teams should be proud of their effort.
And for winning today's player of the game, EA Sports will make a $10,000 donation in his name to the school's General Scholarship Fund. For the Badgers, they remain unbeaten. They pick up their 5th win of the season. And for the Cornhuskers, that's their first loss of the year as they fall to 4-1. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 13. For Kirk Herstreet and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long. Inside handoff. Got an opening. The 10.
You love to have a home run threat like him in the backfield. Every time he touches the ball, he's capable of tearing one off like that.
Seven points. Looks to pass. Oh, great catch. And they fall on the loose ball. What do you think about that last turnover, Kirk?
Way to be heads up out there. That corner just made one heck of a play recovering that fumble.
They'll set up shop at the 6. So the question on this one is whether or not the ball carrier's knee hit the ground before the fumble popped loose. Well, after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. On the ground with the tailbacks. He's got 2 touchdowns on the ground today.
This young man is no stranger to the end zone. That's 2 rushing scores for him on the day, and you have to love the way he's been running the ball all game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29. They come out on an empty backfield. Drops back to pass. Can't find anyone open. Quick toss. Throws complete. Touchdown.
This offense just has so many weapons to defend. They've got some genuine playmakers.
It's a booming kick.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
For Nebraska, they've been bringing the heat, and they've gotten to them on several occasions. This aggressive defense has enjoyed multiple sacks tonight.
They also have that one takeaway.
Well, when this offense does complete a pass, they're not doing that badly.
Well, when you come after the quarterback and you don't get there, it usually leaves somebody open, or at least some space to work with.
Bring him down for a sack on the play.
I think they had to go for it given the circumstances. They just couldn't pull it off.
A fun week for one team, a nightmare for the other. It's final. 30-3, Cornhuskers. So, Kirk, how would you sum up the action in this one?
Well, I really expected this to be a closer game. Ohio State got absolutely crushed today in this football game. I hope they can put this one past them because sometimes it's difficult for a program to bounce back after an embarrassing loss like that.
Take a look at our choice for today's player of the game. He made a big contribution to his team's win. For Nebraska,